Now how 150 is being used as FV? Because this is the number, this is the money that you have in the future over here. Okay, you have total of 250 in the future. We are saying that we are dividing this into two parts as 100 and 150. 100 will be taken care of by this PMT and 150 is extra. And I am saying that this is the extra amount that I have over here. I will say that this is an amount which is coming extra in the future. So this is your future value. So this is the way we will be. Okay, why not FV is 250? Okay, the moment you put FV as 250, what will happen? See this. Okay, the way your calculator is working is this way. Okay, the moment you put N as 3 and PMT as minus 100, your calculator starts thinking, okay, N is 3, PMT is 100. This is what your calculator will think. Now if you put FV also as 250, your calculator says, okay, N is 3, PMT is 100, and this guy is saying FV as 250. And he will put FV as 250. As a result, your total cash flows it think as over here is 350. Okay. So best way to say to the calculator when you are interested in doing this calculation is to, so when you are doing this calculation is you say as 100, because your calculator says that okay 100, but you want 250 over here, so it will not be 250, then what? It will be 150. So that means now it is total of 250 is taken care. You will be seeing this kind of problem to solve for bonds. Okay, we have been like we have done this present value of annuity. Okay, now what we want is we want to find out about another annuity which is known as annuity due. So there is another annuity which is annuity due. Okay, in annuity due what happens is the payments are at beginning. So the payments are done at the beginning of the year. So you take this case, let's say you are making the payment, you have signed the contract over here. Whenever you sign the contract, you have to make the payment then and there. Okay, and you are making 3 times payment. Okay, T equal to 0, T equal to 1, T equal to 2, T equal to 3. You have done 3 payments. Okay, but the money you will get when? Over here you will get the future value, or here you will get the future value. The contract is for 3 years. Okay, and you are making 3 payments. The payments are done at the start. The future value will still be here. That is, at the end of 3rd year you will get the future value. Okay, so in case of annuity due, the future value, where it comes? Can I say it is coming after 1 year when the last payment was done? So FV is 1 year after last payment. Where is PV? Can I say PV is over here? No, I am not asked the value. So PV is over here. So PV is coinciding with the first payment. So what we say is PV is when you have the first payment. So PV is when you have the first payment, right? Is this clear? PV will always be at T equal to 0, FV will always be at T equal to 3. Why I want to understand, why I am explaining this is like PV where it comes, FV where it comes, is because you will not be getting a direct calculation to find out the future value or present value of annuity due. You will have to do some manipulation to find out the values. Okay, now you can find out the future value of this using the calculator. You have to do it in the begin mode. You change the mode and you find out the value. Okay, so let's try to solve it in the calculator, this particular problem, and see what will be the future value. Okay, so first we have to change the mode of the calculator. What we'll do is the mode will become second begin. We have to set it second set. Now it is set as the begin mode. Okay, you clear your all. We are changing the mode because here the payment is coming at the beginning. Calculator does not know. If you do not change the mode, calculator how it knows whether the payment is at the end or the beginning, right? So what you do is you change the mode and clear all your work. Okay, so you clear your TBM. Okay, so what you have is N is 3, so N will be 3, I by Y let's say 10, PV you do not. PV. Okay, what will be the value of PV? I want to compute FV. What PV I should take? Should we take PV as 0? This 100 is being taken care of by PMT. There is no other money, right? Instead of this, if you had like this, if you invest minus 250 in the first year, minus 100 and then minus 100, then what you will have is PV will be taken as minus 150 and PMT will be taken as minus 100. The same logic which we saw in the case of future value for the annuity, ordinary annuity, right? So what we will do is, we have PV will be taken as 0, PMT will be taken as minus 100. What will be the value? We have to compute. So compute future value is how much? We'll store it. Okay. Store it in 8. 364.1. In case of annuity which was ordinary, what was the value? If you remember, that value was 331. This value is 364.1. It has to be higher. Why? If you see this 100, in case of annuity due, what happened was, you had a case like this: 100, 100 and this 100. In case of this, what you have is 100, 100, 100. This guy is earning you money from here to here, right? So obviously in case of annuity due, the value should be more. Okay. You can find out the present value also. The same way we have computed for this earlier case. If you want to find out the present value, what you will have to do? In case of annuity due, if you want to find out the present value, what you will have to do? Think about, you want to find out the present value. Present value will be over here, minus 100, minus 100, minus 100. Present value you want to compute over here. You want present value. N will be 3, I by Y will be still 10. PMT if you are taking as minus 100. Okay. FB again same, will say FB will be 0. It does not add any value to have FB. Okay. So you will be able to compute the present value. Okay. So present value will be this 100 plus this discounted plus this discounted, right? Now again you can have other ways, right? You can take this minus 100, minus 100, discount this 2 and add 100 on that to get the present value, because you had 100 already over here. Okay, but I will say that I want a quick fast, I will use this time value of money calculator to do that. Okay, now what if, guys, I forget to change the mode? I have made it the begin mode, but I forget to change the mode. What will happen? All my calculations will go wrong. Okay, so what we say is, I do not advise you to use the begin mode in the calculator. Okay, I say that you always use the end mode. Okay, now if I always use the end mode, how can I perform the begin mode calculation? Let's say I say that I always use the end mode. Okay, so how I will be able to solve this type of problem wherein I have to find out the future value over here? Okay, the trick is, think about it. This is your annuity due 0, 1, 2, 3. Your ordinary annuity will look like minus 100, minus 100, minus 100, right? 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, what we do is, we will do a trick over here and we will shift this guy. We'll shift to the left. Okay, let's say we have all this value. Now I will shift it to the left. What I'm having is, I'm having 0, coinciding with that is 1, coinciding with this is 2, coinciding this with is 3. I have 100, sorry, I do not have 100 over here. I have 100 over here. At 1 I have 100. So this guy I am shifting. Okay, I am shifting it in one time period. I have 100 and this I have 100, right? Now if you see, you want future value over here, right? So can I say that you want future value, if I drop this down over here, I want future value at this point of time, which is 1 year after. For this I will say that here I want over here future value. Let's say we want it at 4. Okay. Now how I will solve this problem? Okay. The problem, if you want to solve, okay, it can be solved very well, because if you see what is this, if you consider this particular part, can I say that it is as if we are solving it in the end mode? Now if you solve it in the end mode, where you will get the future value? That's why I said that. Remember that in the end mode, future value is when you have the last payment. You are getting the last payment over here, so future value will come over here, right? But I am interested in finding out future value at this point of time, right? So how I will get the future value at 4? Whatever this future value is, I will compound that. So future value at 4 will be future value at 3 into 1 plus r. So you will compound this from here to here. So future value 4 equal to your future value 3 into your 1.1. So this is the way you will compute future value at 4, and future value of 4 is what you wanted. So what I have is, can I say that future value of annuity due will be equal to future value of ordinary annuity? So this is our ordinary annuity, FV3. We have calculated using ordinary annuity into 1 plus r. Can I write this? So this is the statement we are saying. We are not required to solve it using the end mode. What I am saying is, future value of ordinary annuity due is equal to future value of ordinary annuity into 1 plus r. What can be said about computation of the present value? So if I want to find out the present value, so take this case, you have annuity due, okay, 100, 100, 100. Okay, I want to find out the present value. I will say present value will come at this point of time. Correct? Is this clear? I want to solve it using the ordinary annuity method. So what I will have is, I want to solve it using the ordinary annuity method. Can I say that in a ordinary annuity you get okay, so your ordinary annuity, let's forget about this. Your ordinary annuity will look like 100, 100, 100, right? So this is your year 0, 1, 2, 3, year 0, 1, 2, 3. What you will do is, again you will shift this to the left. What you have is year 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Here you have 100, 100, 100. What is happening is, the present value comes over here, right? If you drop this down, the present value will come we want present value to come where? So we want present value to come over here. If we see from this, we want over here. But in case of ordinary annuity, where the present value comes, we had said that present value come 1 year before first payment. Remember, this is the thing which we said that time. It will come 1 year before the first payment. It will come over here, but we want payment to come over here. So what we will do is, whatever we get over here PV0, we will compound it to get the PV1, right? So what we say is, present value of annuity due will be equal to present value of ordinary annuity, right? You have ordinary annuity, you will get directly over here 1 period before the first payment into 1 plus r. Can we make this? Can we claim this? See, present value comes over here. I want the present value to be over here, so I will compound it. Right? This is the place where I am getting present value. I have to get it over here. I will compound it. Right? Please remember this too. Present value of ordinary annuity due is this, and future value of annuity due will be equal to future value of ordinary annuity into 1 plus r. Okay.